Now it's time to see who has the heart.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
This is your fight. Now go out there and take it.
You never heard of the Salted Swat? The Titan of Terror. Colossus of Clout?
The King of Crash, man.
Oh, yeah, the Great Bambino. I thought you said the Great Bambi. That wimpy deer?
Welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. Real estate real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate real easy. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is Kez McCorvey, former Florida State All-American wide receiver and Detroit Lion, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Good Saturday morning, everyone, and welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live on WKAC, the Big 1080. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside one Adam 12 Dodson, Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and my goodness, what a show we got lined up for you today. If you're a NASCAR fan, we have got the Big Insider, our normal yearly pre-Daytona 500 Gentleman, Justin Fantozzi is going to be joining us. He's the Goodyear Operations Manager for Global Race Tires. We're going to talk about that next-gen car and next-gen tire and next-gen wheel. I mean, everything's totally different. This is not your old days of 5 lug nuts and stuff like that. So
not to be confused with engine from Jurassic Park.
Exactly. We're going to have our main man from Lettermen of the USA, Darryl Fuhrman's going to be in. Lauren Evans will be joining us again. She's a Lindsay Lane Christian Academy girls basketball and youth sports basketball coach, pardon me. Derrick Powell Jr., the Calhoun men's basketball coach, will be joining us. And we'll have our regular visits with Clay Freak Daddy Coleman, our Huntsville Havoc hookup, and AP Steadham, the Swami of the SEC. Ladies and gentlemen, call or text us at 256-812-1848. Well, that's 256-8121-TGT. You can find us online at tailgatetalk.net. Our Twitter and Instagram accounts are simple, Tailgate Talk AL. Like us on Facebook and MeWe at Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Subscribe to the Applebee's Tailgate Talk YouTube channel. Amazon Echo. Say, Alexa. Oh, darn.
Wait a minute. Clay's music.
No, I didn't. I hit the top one. Tim had to turn down. Alexa.
Play Tailgate Talk.
Google Home. Say, okay, Google.
Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Download the Tailgate Talk app for Android or iPhone. Powered by Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. Look for Applebee's Tailgate Talk on iTunes, Amazon Music, Google, Spotify, and other popular podcast platforms. And we'll be taking our calls on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. And our Tailgate Talk special guest segment will be brought to you by Yellow Hammer Roofing. I'm tired. That was a lot.
That's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful. That's a mouthful. You got them chicken nuggets over there, brother. You sneaking them in on me. Oh, great. I'm looking forward to talking to Justin because they wanted to break the new next generation car out last year, but COVID and everything delayed everything. So.
Right.
So they're no longer 15-inch wheels. It's going to be fun. I don't want to talk too much.
I tell you what, 2 weeks, Joey Logano looked like a good guy, and then Thursday night he looked like a fool trying to cut off Chris Buescher.
Yeah.
And but them next gen cars was really getting it.
They are. They were getting it. Yes, sir. They sure were. I'm looking forward to the race Sunday.
Yeah,
it's going to be cool. Let's toss it over to. Wait.
Before you can add this to your scores and more, Tim. But
pre-scores and more.
We talked to Lee Hodges last Saturday.
Yeah, I listened to that.
And Lee said that he was a second alternate in this week's tournament. Well, he got in.
Yes.
He made the cut yesterday. He finished at 1 under. He birdied the last hole to get in because the cut was at even. So Lee made the cut, even though he's 15 shots back, but still he's in. He's in the money.
We've seen 15 shots go before, especially we got 2 more rounds of golf to play.
He's in the money, and every little bit counts. So congratulations to Lee.
Yeah, and what was it you said? Somebody said in our text, you didn't have to break any legs to do
it. He said last week. He said, I might have to break some legs to get into.
Now, is this Pebble Beach that he's talking about?
No, this is Riviera.
Okay, gotcha. Now we'll toss it over to Sports and More with our producer extraordinaire, Tim Lambert.
All right, Scores and More brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy, delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose. Visit them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Out of purpose. Sorry.
You want to share with us?
No, I'm sorry. No, I won't share with the class.
It's been away a week, and look what happened.
I know it.
All right, basketball regional tournament action. Yesterday, the Athens girls lost to Mortimer Jordan 65-41. The Tanner girls also went down in defeat 55-45, so they are both gone. Elkmont's girls will play Susan Moore. And Lauderdale County's boys will face Winfield in the regional finals on Monday, and then on Tuesday, James Clemens boys will take on Oak Mountain on Tuesday, and that's the farthest the Jets have ever gotten.
Yep.
Baseball from yesterday, East Lawrence defeated ABS 8-7. James Clemens JV and varsity both won their games against Huntsville. Don't have any scores, but at least they won.
I think the boys won 7-5. I think I seen that on Huntsville's Twitter.
Varsity?
Yeah.
Okay. Soccer, Tanner boys beat St. John Paul II 1-0 and Lee 10-0. James Clemens JV boys defeated New Hope 7-1. It was the Athens boys over Madison Academy 3-1, but the Athens girls lost 1-0. Elkmont got a girls sweep over Haleyville. The varsity girls won 11-1, and the JV girls were on top 3-0. And Hazel Green beat Ardmore, the girls, 11-1. Softball yesterday. Athens, I believe, is playing over at the Sidney Cooper Invitational in Columbus, Georgia. They lost to Elmore County 6-2. So there you go. Well, nope. I've still got. I know who's coming up next week for a change. The name might not ring a bell. Jack O'Halloran. He's a former boxer and actor. Now, if you like the Christopher Reeve Superman movies, he was one of the 3 villains banished to the Phantom Zone there.
Which one?
He was the tall guy with the beard that didn't say anything. He just grunted a whole lot.
Had that big forehead apparatus on, right? That General Zod was the bad one.
General Zod, yeah.
Then you had the chick. Yeah, the big dude with the big forehead.
That's him. Yeah.
He looked like one of them villains in Star Trek.
So he was a boxer before he got into acting, and so we're gonna. Cool. I got in touch with him over Facebook, we're gonna talk about his boxing career. Of course, we'll get into his acting. He was in the Dragnet movie with Dan Aykroyd, and
okay. Oh, cool.
We got another Dragnet reference here.
Yeah, and some other stuff too. So we'll talk to him about that. He had a book about 10 or 11 years ago, 10, 12 years ago. His alleged father was
Non was his name.
Yeah. He was non-verbal.
I thought he was going to say his non-alleged father.
He looked real scary. He played the scary part well.
His alleged father was a former crime boss in the Gambino family.
Really?
Wow. So that's another thing we can get.
Y'all talk about that. I ain't saying that.
We may build in a. Well, he wrote a book about all that.
Oh, okay.
So he's been out there with it. So we may have to build a half hour in with him. So
it's Joe Pesci, Mr. Gambino.
Yeah,
from My Cousin Benny.
Yeah.
So
Mr. Gambini, he was Gambini.
Yeah. Woke up this morning.
There's more.
So anyway, Scores and More brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy.
Marissa Tomei.
What's a ute?
What's a ute?
Oh, Lord.
The defense's case does not hold water.
I need some references from, my time.
Your time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh. I don't know that. That's the only really one I've heard. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. We'll be right back.
Go to your Amazon Echo and say Play Tailgate Talk, or your Google Home device and say Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk, and hear the show in crystal clear quality. We'll be back with more Tailgate Talk after this. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
If you're running out out of space and a yard sale just isn't an option, Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage gives you the choice. Midpoint Storage on Highway 72 East has traditional or climate-controlled units along with spaces for your boat or RV. Buddy Box offers convenient, secured, portable storage units delivered right to your home. They're both locally owned, too. Call 256-800-4249. Look for them on Facebook or online at midpoint.storage.com or buddyboxstorage.com. It's a win-win situation. Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage. 256-800-4249.
The new year is upon us, and 2022 gives you too many reasons to upgrade. With Ardmore Telephone Company's broadband internet, you will be more productive working from home, enjoy seamless streaming, and blast your competition with more bandwidth. There are too many benefits to list. Upgrade your internet service today. Call ATC at 800-830-9946. New internet customers get the first month free.
Check out the WKAC Sports page. Go to WKAC1080.com and click on the WKAC Sports icon. You can listen to the current sports stream as well as game archives, past coaches shows, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk on demand. If you're on your smartphone, you can stay automatically updated as new items are posted. The WKAC Sports page. Another reason why your best source for Limestone County sports is WKAC1080.com and 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is Hot Girl basketball coach Tom Waller, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
When you're born in this world, you're given a ticket to the freak show.
So you're a control freak?
It's just a freak show anyway.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live here on WKAC, the Big 1080, and on the streaming and live on the sports app worldwide. And we've got our man, I don't know, it could be. We got our man, Clay, Freak Daddy Coleman, our Huntsville Havoc hookup. Hey, dude, what's happening?
What's going on? How are y'all this morning?
Man, we are great. We're great.
We're as good as a hair and a biscuit.
Absolutely.
I've probably had the others I didn't know about them, but I think I've had them before.
Yeah. They're difficult sometimes. They can be.
Yeah, some meemaw somewhere slipped up and had the hairnet on or something.
Absolutely.
Now, Clay, I got on the Facebook page and people were saying, please don't wear those Rugrat jerseys again because we lose every time we wear them.
Oh, yeah, that was a rough jersey. Yeah, but that was a tough loss too. Yeah, it's hard to beat a team like Peoria several times in a row, and they were ready. So
their goalie was unbelievable.
Yeah, they've got some serious talent with that. So I like playing them. I mean, I know for a long time, we wouldn't play them because of road situations or whatever, the travel side. But I think you want to see the best. You want to play the best and go up against and kind of know what you're going to deal with come playoff time. So, but last night we beat Birmingham, and I think it's the earliest we've ever clinched a playoff spot. So,
awesome! Congratulations.
Yeah. So it's there, but they don't play tonight, and it's kind of funny that we took the lead 1 point over Knoxville. Knoxville will play tonight. So they, who knows? They may get to go ahead by another point tonight. Then we both play tomorrow. So we really need Knoxville to lose so we can gain a little ground. And that as long as right now if we're in the top 4 of the 8 and get home ice, it's good. But yeah, it should really would be good to have home ice.
How many points
all the way through
do you get for a win?
2 for a win,
and 1 for a tie.
1 for one for the shootout.
Right.
Loss.
Yeah, OT loss. Yeah.
Now, if you go into OT and win, you still get to 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah. They had 1 point where they were at one time there was talks about if you went into the shootout that you could get 3, so you'd still have a 2-point gain on the loser. But there was a lot of people that kind of said, hey, wait a minute. It's rewarding someone for having a worse game.
Yep, right. Can understand
in a sense, so people were kind of, against that. So it's The 2 and the 1.
I think it's great how y'all do it. I think it's a little bit different than how they do it in soccer. Like I know in some of the soccer leagues, it's the 3 points instead of the 2 points, and I personally like the hockey way better with the 2 points and the 1 point.
Yeah, I wonder. You talk about soccer. That I wonder if soccer would ever pick up like the overtime, like limit the players and play less players on the field.
I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, the 3-on-3 hockey, and I think I've talked about this, is that a lot of people may not realize this, but and it's really stinks that the NHL doesn't give credit. But 3-on-3 hockey started with the SPHL.
Okay.
They came down and actually said, "Hey, we're thinking about doing something, but we don't know how it will work." And so they had the SPHL actually be like the beta test for 3-on-3 hockey. And then we kept it because we were like, okay, this is fun. But it ends at, makes that final overtime, and you get that 2-on-1 break that, everybody loves to see. For the goalies, probably you hate it. I know the goalies in the NHL, when they do the All-Star game and then do the 3-on-3, it's like, okay, that's just horrible on the goalies, because it's like, hey, wait a minute, this isn't. We're an All-Star, but now we're getting, kind of screwed over because we have to do this 3-on-3. But yeah, that'd be kind of interesting to see if they could do that in hockey as well. I mean, in soccer as well.
Yeah, I think soccer. There's a lot of old heads in soccer that really would be, I guess, less slow to adapt to stuff like that than maybe in hockey. I think hockey is definitely more of a, I guess, adaptive and progressive sport in that way, where y'all are more willing to try out new things, like new tactics and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, the thing that I always get confused with soccer is like when it gets to that last part and there's more minutes and stuff, and I'm like, so how much time is left?
Yeah,
like,
it's an arbitrary thing. The referee's sitting there, the one controlling it.
Yeah, it's pretty it's pretty interesting.
In high school, it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've watched the international. Yeah, I've watched the international ones, and I'm like, okay, I see minutes, but then I'm like, there's been several times where I'll be like, okay, there's like 15 minutes on the clock, and then there's like, they'll say, okay, we're done. And you're just like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, what happened here? Like, this doesn't make any sense, where it'd been like, hey, every sport in the world has the countdown clock, where it's like, okay, hey, you got to score. You got, so many minutes to go, or seconds, or however that goes. It seemed like it'd be a little bit easier to understand.
Yeah, it's the only sport with ambiguous timing like that. Everything else is pretty much set in stone. Or you got to.
That's an ambiguous word right there.
Indeed,
a big ambiguous word.
Yeah, you better slow down, Tom. I struggle with that.
I'm definitely struggling with it. I'm going to have to Google the meaning of that one.
He says, "Is that like a frog?"
No, we didn't lose him, did he?
Yeah,
we lost him.
Oh, no. That happened a while ago.
He nodded his head and it lost.
He dropped the mic on the frog.
I told him, I said, did your cheek hang up on us?
He's going to think that it was me that hung up on him.
Yeah, I know.
Ambiguous.
I guess that ambiguous word just kind of shut everything
I'll call him back here.
We got a home game tomorrow night.
Here we go.
Yeah, I went and insulted Tom and got hung up.
That's what I told him. I said, he's going to think that I've done that.
It's all right. I know there's that secret Auburn frustration.
Oh, there's no frustration, brother. Trust me.
No, I think they're living large right now.
Yeah, we are living large right now. I'm enjoying every minute of it. You notice I don't talk trash, not even on social media. I let everybody else do that.
Yeah,
no, I don't say anything. Like I said, you've been classy about it, but I've loved the. I've had several Auburn fans that have just been on top of me, and I'm just like, where have you been? Like,
exactly. That's the thing. So, if I started
you weren't even live when Sonny Smith and Charles Barkley were in. So how can you say anything?
I was, and I might have been talking trash back then, but all the Alabama fans ever said was, well, we got 14 national championships.
Oh well,
just little football.
Now it's 18.
Yeah.
I have to kind of turn into the Alabama role for the Wildcat side of things when I have people talking, because I'll say, hey, okay, that's great. I love the parody. I love that you've been there for the first time in your life. Kentucky's had more SEC championships than the entire conference combined. Like,
exactly.
Okay, yeah. It's about time y'all get to have some fun.
Now, Clay, is Shasty a Kentucky fan?
No, my wife is a dreaded Louisville Cardinal fan.
Oh no,
man!
And y'all still married?
Ouch!
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
dude.
I mean, the main thing is we're still married because they lose all the time. If it been opposite, me and her probably would have had
They lose everything.
Right next to me right now.
They lose everything. They lose games. They lose coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when we got married, and like I said, Chastity and I've known each other since we were in first grade. But when we got married, she came in, and that time Louisville football was pretty strong, and basketball was pretty strong too. So the first time we made a bet where it was like, hey, whoever loses has to wear the other team's colors or whatever. Well, she's never had the opportunity to wear Louisville colors.
Oh, really?
So, and she's prettier in blue. You know, that red look. kind of gives her a devilish look, and she tries to keep on the up and up.
So T-Bone's wrestling. So, Jay, you was talking about next week.
Yeah,
next game.
The game tomorrow, and then after that, it's 5 straight road games, I think.
Yeah. No, yeah, we go on the road, and it's coming down. You know, but I think, like I said, it's just going to be between us, Knoxville, and Peoria of who gets that first place seed. But the guys look good. I mean, hopefully won't get any more call ups. Last night Steve's got his first shutout, so that can build with goalies. It can a little bit of confidence boost can help.
Yeah.
So
and Cy keeps adding on to his points total.
Yeah, he's size of. I don't know. It's been funny because there's been several times where Si's had, foot problems or back. I mean, he's an older guy. He's definitely not old in comparison to all of us, but in the little pro hockey level, he's an older veteran, and I never know if he's going to come back. But it just seems like he's coming back even better. And I'm just kind of like, man, if you're wanting to play, I've played sports my whole life, but was never lucky enough to be in the good enough to be able to go for records or stuff like that. But I mean, he could hold on and play probably a couple more years and shatter records.
Yeah.
That would be, and you'd kind of be able to say, hey, I played in this league, and they named the MVP trophy after me. I mean, he's got that kind of potential. So
he's like the Brady of hockey.
Yeah, no, and it sounds really good, and it's really funny. He's the one I always have the most fun with because he's French Canadian, so the accent is there and definitely a culture difference. So we'll joke about things, and I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, you need to break it down. You need to go listen to some country music or something and kind of get on my side.
Who's the oldest guy on the team, Clay?
Oh, absolutely, Cy.
Cy is?
Yeah. I mean, he's Cy's there as far as the age-wise, and then, I mean, your next veteran will be Nolan. Will be there after that. But, yeah, these guys usually, they don't play, but I mean, we're lucky right now. We've got some guys that have decided to stay, but usually after 3-4 years tops, they're done.
It's them Southern girls, man. That's what it is.
Yeah.
and playing for Glenn, too.
And playing for Coach.
Yeah.
Glenn's a great coach.
Yes.
I mean, they're in a situation where technically the COVID year they could have won. I think they were on pace to win the championship. I don't really count last year's deal. So, I mean, they could have had a pretty good run. That could have been in a 3 and 4, 5-peat type competition. So, but I think we got as good a shot as any this year. And if we get that home ice, that helps.
So wrestling is over for T-Bone this year.
Wrestling's done. Timothy's still in full football swing now, so we're doing that.
Hit the gym.
Get that going. And I wanted to go over to the wrestling thing today, but we had stuff we had to do. But, they got, I think there's one kid from James Clemens Sebastian's going for 3rd in the state, so they're got that
cool.
today.
Oh, okay.
So.
I didn't know about him. I knew there was a kid from Athens.
Now we're on to
Will Anderson.
7A football.
Yeah.
Camps this summer?
Yeah, we haven't decided what camps he's going to go to. We've looked at a couple, but we know we got there's like a regional one that's an offensive and defensive line camp that they're putting on here. That's supposed to be a pretty good camp for any other schools that want to go to it. So that's the one that's coming up. I think it's I want to say in June.
Yeah, I feel like North Alabama and just really the whole northern half of Alabama has probably pretty good camps and training and all that stuff that you could probably go to. You probably don't have to travel too far.
Yeah, no, I thought sometimes it's experience. Like, last year he did 4. You get to kind of go see what's really out there. I think it's good when you go see. You're thinking, hey, you're the big dog in one little area, and then you go to the bigger area and you find out, okay, there's a lot of big dogs.
Yeah.
And that just kind of puts things in perspective and kind of knows where you need to work.
Right.
Work harder. Like last year, we just did regional. We did UAB and Chattanooga and UNA, and then I think we did the Bama camp, which I think that was his favorite. But this year we've talked about going up to possibly up to Kentucky if they do one.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Just seeing where that.
I can tell you, if that boy ended up playing in Kentucky, we don't know what you'd be like. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd have to move or not. I might need a GoFundMe for a travel trailer or something.
There you go.
He'll do that, but that would be fun for sure.
Or Louisville.
Oh, watch out now.
They've got a team. I tell you, I'm gonna call the shot now, and I'm not just saying this because I'm biased. My wife's saying she knows people. We have the James Clemens football team. You're going to need to watch this freshman class that they have.
Okay.
Because they will probably, if they can all stay together and play, they'll have the biggest offensive line that has been in the state of Alabama in a long time. Right now, they've got one guy that is 6. He's a freshman. He's 6'6", 305 pounds. That came from East Limestone County. I don't know his name.
Ashton.
Yeah, Ashton. And then they've got another kid that's 6'4". Yeah, there's not a single one of them that's under 6 foot. I mean, they're
some buffet busters.
So watch the class of 2025 offensive line at James Clemens. That'll be the one you'll need to.
And Timothy's a center, right? Is that
correct?
Okay.
Yeah, as right now he's the right at the 6 foot, so he's the shorty of the group. But he's
but your centers are not offensive tackles or guards.
Right. Yeah.
You know, a 6'2" center, about 285, 320, somewhere around in there. That's a hard guy to move.
He's already mentioned, right? I think he maxed today like 250, so it was his max on the bench of the day at 15. So I'm getting scared of him. I think I have to carry around a cattle prod.
There you go. Well, dude, it's been a great conversation. I always love talking hockey and Timothy. So
hey, don't beat us too bad today now.
I haven't heard the game time decision if Ty Washington, which is so hard for me to say his name as a grown man.
I know. Ain't it though?
It's very hard.
Well, see,
why can't we just say Ty Washington?
Yeah. My son's named Tyler, so I'm like, Ty is something we called him when he was
little
4,
Yeah, right. So I don't know. I don't know if he's going to play or not. But they definitely, the only thing that I say would be bad about Alabama is you never want to play a Kentucky team when they come off one of the worst games they've ever played.
100%.
The game was awful.
Yeah.
So I would be willing to bet that it was not to Bama's advantage the fact that they had that horrible penalty.
No, it is not.
Everything in their power to just throw it down today.
Awesome. Well, brother, we'll talk to you next Saturday.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, dude. See ya. Ladies and gentlemen, our Freak Daddy Huntsville Havoc hookup, Calais Coleman. And it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Congratulations to Dane Modeste, Sheila Pirtle, Travis Murphy, Rebecca Lafferty, Michael McKibben, and Wendy Gallion, this week's Howl with a Havoc winners. They each pick up tickets to see the Huntsville Havoc in action this season. Enter your name for our weekly drawing at tailgatetalk.net, and you may be one of our next winners. Tailgate Talk will be right back.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community will recognize. We see it in our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I'm a First National Bank Student Advisory Board member, Rainey Oakley, from Elmont High School. I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great, member FDIC.
Accidents happen. It's a part of life. So next time a wreck is a part of your life, Sides Auto Body Repair is there to lend a hand. Since 1987, Sides Auto Body Repair has been guiding customers through the repair process with as little stress as possible, offering free estimates, a limited lifetime warranty on their work, as well as saving you the headache of handling the insurance paperwork. They're also ICAR Platinum certified and can boast over 60 years of combined experience. Call their Highway 72 West location at 230-6464 or Highway 72 East at 444-0729. Either way, call them first. Sides Auto Body Repair.
Hey guys, this is Joanna Klim for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to visit CEI Bookstore. While you're here, you'll find a wide selection of Bibles, gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more for you and your church. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with your selections while you shop in the store. We even offer personalized Bible imprinting and gift wrapping. Not in the Athens area? Enjoy shopping with us online at truthbooks.com. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Broken bones, burns, allergies, asthma, or other such injuries or illnesses may not be life-threatening, but you still don't want to be waiting around forever in the emergency room. A Proxy Urgent Care in Madison provides a fast, pleasant experience for those unwanted occasions. Open 6 days a week, a Proxy Urgent Care accepts most insurance plans. A very affordable self-pay price is available as well. They also offer vaccinations, blood pressure checks, sports physicals, and more. Ask about their at-home COVID test, too. A Proxy Urgent Care, spelled APPROXIE, located at 101 Ivory Place in Madison between Zaxby's and O'Reilly's. Call 325-0236. A Proxy Urgent Care. Be listening for Limestone County area high school baseball action this season from Play Action Sports. Your coverage of ABS, Athens, Clements, East Limestone, Elkmont, James Clemens, Lindsay Lane, and West Limestone online at pasnetwork.net on your Amazon Echo device or on your Play Action Sports app. Afterwards, you can download each game from the archives or stream it on demand. While you're there, check out our schedule of upcoming games. Limestone County area high school baseball from Play Action Sports.
Hey, this is Mark Littell, former pitcher for the Kansas City Royals and the St. Louis Cardinals, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here inside Applebee's on WKAC. Where it's warm, that's for sure. Tom McClung, old Tomcat, along here beside one Adam 12 Dodson, Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and we've got the man himself, Darryl Fuhrman, the president of the Lettermen of the USA. I still want to call it United States. It's not the United States. Lettermen of the USA. Uh-oh.
Hey,
we are having phone signal problems, Darryl. I mean, it just went. It was clear as a bell and then went out.
Yeah, Darryl, you need to stand on one leg or something.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yes,
there you go.
How y'all doing, guys?
Man, we're great. We're great. Looking forward to your upcoming, what do you call it, gala?
Gala, yeah.
It's a 1 yard time gala. It's going to have Mr. Eli Gold, the voice of the Crimson Tide.
Oh, man.
So if you like listening to Eli, and I apologize, there's going to be a little bit of noise. I'm at the Marine Corps League this morning in Birmingham, Alabama, and I'm an honoree here, and
sweet.
And they gave me a time to come and talk to them about something I want to talk to your audience about. But let me tell you a little bit about the gala. The 1 yard time gala this year is going to make Mr. Eli Gold, the voice of Crimson Tide. He's our athletic honoree, and I got some really cool news to tell you guys. Walter Ray Perkins' daughter is going to present Eli Gold with the award that night.
Awesome.
That's great.
Because Lisa is coming as well. And there's possibly some other people, but everybody knows about Biscuit. He'll be there if you want to meet Biscuit. Kurt Jarvis is going to be there. Clay Whitehurst, Chris Gray of Auburn University. I just start going on here. Big E, Ernest Wallace. Let's see, Smokey Hodge. Anybody remember Smokey?
Smokey,
yes, sir.
Yeah, we've had
Smokey
him on
Hodge.
the show.
Yeah, of course, Lieutenant General Willie Williams, you guys know that we have a long affiliation with an organization called the Semper Fi Community Task Force of North Alabama. And Lieutenant General Willie Williams is one of the founders of that organization, along with Lieutenant Colonel Dave Baumwood. And he's going to be our military honoree that night. We're also going to have the Air Force ROTC Color Guard from Hoover High School is going to be presenting the colors. And a whole lot of other things. But now to what the gala is actually going to be about. Guys, have you ever heard of the Ronald McDonald House?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Did you know that veterans and their families and active duty personnel for the United States military have their very own Ronald McDonald House?
I didn't know that.
That's really cool.
Did y'all know that?
Well, I think you mentioned it the last time we were on here.
Was that something that y'all were working on?
Yeah,
it's called the Fisher House Foundation.
Yes.
I'm just so humbled this morning to tell your listening audience that the Lettermen of the USA has been chosen by the Fisher House Foundation
to bring the first Fisher House to the state of Alabama.
Yeah, that's you talked about that the last time, and that was part of the thing. You were like, Florida has so many, Georgia has so many, and Alabama doesn't have one. But
that's right.
Looks like you guys are going to be the catalyst to get the first one here in the state, and that is awesome.
Well, we're going to be the one to raise the awareness, and hopefully we'll even be the one to raise the money for the land or get the land donated. It doesn't matter which one comes first. If either one of those happens, the Fisher Foundation will come in with $20 million and inject it into our state with capital on top of that.
And that's great. That's really good.
That's awesome.
And this little bitty Thomas the Tank Engine organization has been chosen as the one to bring it in here.
Let our viewing audience know what the Fisher House, what it does.
Okay, so the Fisher House Foundation, guys, started in the 1990s by the Fisher family. They were a construction family up on the East Coast, I think in Maryland, if I'm correct. And that's where one of the first Fisher houses was at. And since 1990, and we're talking about to the present, I think they have 92 Fisher houses now. And Birmingham, of course, is one of the ones that's slated now due to a lot of hard legwork from our members of our organization back during the pandemic in 2020-21. But the Fisher House Foundation literally is a place that veterans and their families can go while their loved one, who's usually either active duty or a veteran, is actually undergoing treatment at the Veteran Administration Hospital. The Fisher House is actually a gift from the Fisher Foundation to the United States government or the VA administration, and is run by them. So it's very crucial that the VA administration, the local VA administration in Birmingham, is on board with this. And they are, and they have to want it, and they do. So here we go. As far as information about the Fisher House, you guys know that since, I guess, 1990, since their inception, the Fisher family or the Fisher Foundation, House Foundation, has spent $525 million on lodging and transportation for our veterans.
Oh, that's awesome. Great.
That's incredible.
This is something else that they've done. They've given 114,000 children of veterans $35 million in scholarships.
Wow. I mean, they're just doing everything.
So this organization, to pick the Lettermen USA, it's just a huge honor. I mean, we don't even know. I know we're 10 years old and now, and we'll be 11. And it's hard to believe, but we'll be 11 in December of this year. But it seems just like yesterday in a lot of ways that our state went through an awful time. We lost 288 souls, and I never questioned the Almighty, but somehow or another, this organization came out of all that. And I hope that the one thing that we've done is that we've improved the lives of over 1,300 veterans and their families. And this, if we succeed in this goal and this task, and we're all on board, as a matter of fact, Biscuit kicked us off with the media this past week on Fox 6 at noon with Sheldon Agood, about the Fisher House. But if we succeed, we're going to impact 400,000 veterans and their families in the state of Alabama.
That's great. Darryl, stay with us. We've got to take a quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to Darryl Fuhrman, president of the Lettermen of the USA, talking great news about the Fisher House. And but we've got to take a break and pay some bills. We'll be right back. Darryl, hang on. We'll catch you on the flip side, brother.
When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things things go wrong, here to help life go right. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy.
This is Bella LaFontaine with Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We take care of all the basics. We take care of cockroaches, ants, wasps. As far as rodents go, most places they'll trap or poison, and that's the end of it. What we do is we're actually going to find the entry points, and we're going to take care of that for you. We do a lot of work with a lot of realtors here in town to bring houses to the closing table. So one of the big things about us is that we're not a sales company. We are a service provider. So we're not looking to meet a sales quota. We're looking to get a house ready to go to closing and get our customers taken care of. This is Bella LaFontaine, Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We are located at 3413 6th Avenue in Huntsville, Alabama. Phone number is 256-701-7095.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got You Covered Screen Printing and More in Athens is, well, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got You Covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 389 West Sanderford Road in Athens. Got You Covered Screen Printing and More. Want to howl with the Havoc this season? Now's your chance from Tailgate Talk and the Huntsville Havoc. Just go to tailgatetalk.net and register your name. Then listen to Tailgate Talk Saturday mornings at 10 as we announce the weekly winners of Huntsville Havoc tickets. Howl with the Havoc this season from the Huntsville Havoc, Tailgate Talk, and 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is Rusty Brand, head coach of the Athens Bible School varsity boys basketball team, and you are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Hey, welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live here on WKAC. And we're talking with Darryl Fuhrman, the president of the Lettermen of the USA. And Darryl, continue. We were discussing a little bit off air about fundraising. So
they sometimes say I'm the chief bottle washer. I don't know if you've ever heard that one.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
So just in case your listening audience is not familiar with the Lettermen
Uh,
USA, you guys care if I tell them a little bit about the organization just up front?
No, go right ahead.
Absolutely.
When we first started this, I was at the Marine Corps League in Birmingham, Alabama, and I was addressing them, and then I was trying to do too many things at one time. But you guys know. With about 20 days out, you're busier than one-armed man in a butt-kicking contest. I don't know if I can say that on the air.
Well, yes, Coach.
But anyway, so for those who are not familiar with the Lettermen USA, we got our start in the 427 after the awful tornado that took 288 souls of our citizens here in the state of Alabama. And it was just Alabama and Auburn former players and coaches who came together to play a flag football game that was on ESPN, by the way. It was on the 30-30, I think it's Roll Tide, War Eagle.
Yeah, it was.
And if you see some, I hate to say this, but if you see some linebacker getting his doors blown off by this Auburn wide receiver by the name of Adelaide Trone at the end of the thing, that would be me. So it's not one of my prouder moments.
Oh, man.
But I told Adelaide, I said, in all things fun and fair and love and war, I said, I had one wheel, you had two. So that's my excuse on that. But anyway, so we played a flag football game. As you guys know, we raised $150,000 for the Governor's Emergency Relief Fund. And this organization was founded in December. The game was played in August of 2011. I think it was the 13th of August. And the organization was founded in December of 2011, not too long after the game. And it was founded as a social organization to take on giant projects, because we always used to say in the early days, and I think you guys may have heard me say this before, that royal blue jersey has power in the state, but so does that crimson jersey. You combine it with a little word of God, there's no platform you can't take on. And so, but over time, in the last 10 years, one of our programs was a program called Autographs for Heroes, which I know you guys are familiar with. This is our signature program. And it's what actually made us change the name to what it's currently, the Lettermen of the USA. And that was just because you can't be asking for footballs from Texas and Oregon or Stanford and call yourself the Lettermen of the Iron Bowl. And that was what our original name was. And so over the years now, since 2014, I guess we've been the Lettermen of the USA, and we've been going strong ever since. And just to give your listening audience just a little bit of an idea of what that really entails, we take the many diverse skills of former college athletes, current coaches, and former coaches, and we built this national platform for our nation's veterans and wounded veterans. And we do something else. We take care of our own, because we believe that no organization is worth its salt that doesn't take care of its own.
Well, didn't y'all present a veteran
so
over here in
Huntsville? Go ahead.
Didn't y'all present a veteran over here in Huntsville with something here just not too long ago?
Well, we did it with on the 11th of November. We worked with our mentor organization, the Samplify Community Task Force, and I think we gave out on Veterans Day. I think we gave out close to 30 autographed footballs to veterans across the United States who came in for the Heroes Week event that they put on every year, and it had to be canceled in 2021 because of COVID, but they brought it back for this. 2020. But they brought it back for 2021, and we participated. And that's what I was going to tell you guys. We gave our, we've given footballs. It is. We've given every state in the union has gotten a football now from us for a veteran, except for Alaska, and we took care of that in November with Samplify Community Task Force.
Oh, that's great.
That's great.
So that's kind of where we are with all this, and you know, it's been pretty amazing, you know, for us as an organization to see all these things happening and to be able to help all these veterans and their families. I mean, impacting 1,300 veterans and their families since I guess 2011. That's pretty darn good for a little bit of Thomas the Tank Engine.
It is very, very good, and that you can always, every time you're on the show, I always love your excitement, dedication to the program, and just to see it growing and growing more. Bigger. Yeah, sorry about that.
Bigger and
Miss
brighter.
Garner, my old English teacher, Miss Chandler. But yeah, bigger and brighter and better. And man, you guys, it says a lot about you guys.
Well, I appreciate that, guys, and I appreciate all the support that Applebee's Tailgate Talk has given us over the years. You guys have been amazing in helping us get our organization's message out to your listening audience in North Alabama. And we just so appreciate that. Appreciate that 100%.
You mentioned all the personalities that are at the gala. You've got other things going on too. I mean, silent auctions and things like that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so remiss and all. Okay, so Daniel Moore once again has given us an oil painting. This time of the. Thank you to I don't know how to say that in Hawaiian, so don't ask me because that's how it is on the painting. But that will be one of our items. Yeah, there you go. And then I got something really cool. Our teammate John Casmus, I don't know if you guys remember that name from Mountain Brook, has he has a famous hunting place down in South Alabama. I think it's right outside of Auburn. He is giving allowing us to auction off a hunt with Chris Moore and I think Kurt Jarvis that night. That'll be a live auction item. I think Coach Tuberville is sending an autographed Auburn football helmet that he signs. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. I believe Bromberg's is going to be putting in a strand of pearls. Steve Skipper, who has anointed life art, has donated a print of Alabama, Auburn, and UAB. So we have 3 different prints there. And I'm talking off the top of my head here because I don't know them all, but it's going to be a pretty good live auction. I think we got like 8 live auction items, and a gentleman by the name of Jack Granger is our auctioneer that night. And Jack is probably one of the best. He is the best in the business as far as I can tell in the Alabama, because he does the James Bond ball. And that's the annual UAB ball for cancer. So, and I think it brings in $500,000 to $1 million a year. So we're very fortunate to have Granger and Thatcher auctioneers as our live auction people that night. And there are going to be a lot of silent auction items as well. And I can't. I wish I had a list of them. I'll be glad to get that to you. I'll put them on your, up on your website or whatever if you want to. Yeah, it's going to be, and then we'll have, we're going to have a lot of different personalities that we're going to have some. We think we're going to be joined by you guys. You're up in North Alabama, so I know you've heard of Major Wooten, and his granddaughter's informed me that he'll be attending. I think Major's 105 years old, and we first met Major, I think, in 2018 when we gave him an autographed football. I think from Nick Saban, if I'm correct, but I'm not sure about that. And he was only just maybe 102 back then, I guess. But
still in puberty.
Only 100.
He was still in puberty back then.
We're reaching out to a P-38, P-51 fighter pilot from World War II who's 101 and a half. Wow. And I think there's another World War II bomber pilot who also it was in the Berlin airlift in the late 1940s against the Soviet Union at the time. Everybody's talking about Russia these days. I think he's going to be there, and he was part of the Berlin airlift. And one of those guys, and this is where I'm a little bit off on my information, was also flew a Learjet at the end of his career for one of the major corporations here in Alabama.
Now, Darryl, how can we get tickets to this big event?
Man, you can go to lotusa.org, just Lot USA or lotusa.org, and it should come right up when you hit the page. You can, I think that's really the only way you can get them now. We decided to streamline it so we could keep better track of it. So, yeah, it's just lotusa.org.
Okay.
And there's no telling who you might run up on if you come to this thing.
That's correct.
Apart from the speakers, I met Patrick Sullivan there a couple of years ago.
You guys remember a guy named John Causey? Played for Stallings?
Yeah,
he's going to be there. He's one of the young guys that's going to be there. I only know the old guys most of the time because I'm old. So, I hadn't seen a football field in nearly 38 years. So, I'm considered like Bob Hope was back in the day. Now, I'm the old guy that shows up with the pool stick and plays in the golf tournament. So
that's good.
But anyway, so there'll be a lot of different personalities there that night. I know that there'll be some surprise guests. I'm pretty sure of that.
Well, Darryl, we can't wait. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. We'd love to continue talking, but everyone go to lotusa.org, grab the tickets and for the gala that's on March 18th.
Have a great time.
Yeah, maybe you guys won't have me back on after this thing's over with, and I'll tell you where we're going with it and just how far into what we call the undiscovered country we get.
Sounds good, brother.
Great. All right, guys. I know there's some Auburn guys on the other end of this, but I got to say roll tide to the folks out there that are listening. And if you come that night, I might even say War Eagles. So,
roll tide, Darryl.
Okay, guys, have a good day.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, man.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Darryl Fuhrman, president of the Lettermen of the USA. It's time to take a quick break. We're coming back on the other side at the top of the hour. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Missed part of this week's show? Archives are available on our website. You can also hear us on your favorite podcast platform, including iTunes, Google, Amazon, and more. Just check out the podcast page at tailgatetalk.net for a list of available apps and links. We'll be back with more of Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this.
Hey guys, this is Joanna for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. Many of you are searching for Bible study materials for your Bible classes. Our best-selling Bible curriculum, Discovering God's Way, is a reliable tool for teaching students of all ages through the Bible in its entirety. We're sure you'll love this curriculum, and if you'd like to see other options of Bible classes, we'll be happy to help you select from our topical studies. So stop struggling with the search and come by and let us help you select reliable and meaningful study materials for your class today. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
The new year is upon us, and 2022 gives you too many reasons to upgrade. With Ardmore Telephone Company's broadband internet, you will be more productive working from home, enjoy seamless streaming, and blast your competition with more bandwidth. There are too many benefits to list. Upgrade your internet service today. Call ATC at 800-830-9946. New internet customers get the first month free.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. The Play Action Sports Report is back in podcast form. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Hello, this is Calvin Smith, former world record holder in the 100 meters, 1984 and 88 Olympian, and former Alabama track athlete. And you're listening to Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here on WKAC, the Big 1080. Tom McClung alongside 1 Adam 12 Dodson, Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. We're working to get my buddy Justin Fantozzi on the line. It's a lot of times if you're at a track and sometimes you just can't get everybody. He's the Goodyear operations manager for Global Race Tires. Tim's going to continue trying to get him. In the meantime,
now is he at every race?
He will not be at every race, but he's highly involved in every race.
Just as good.
So is he the guy that makes sure every team has a limited number of tires?
He does a lot with that. Okay. Yes, he's got some people under him that will take care of all of that stuff. And but Justin's integral. I mean, you got Stu Grant, Greg Stucker, and then Justin comes right around there. Stu is he's the big dog, and then Greg he'll travel to the NHRA races because Goodyear's the primary tire there.
Yeah.
Have you look? Not yet. Okay.
What was your thoughts on the clash at the Coliseum?
I liked it. I really liked it.
I did too.
It was short track
racing.
Different. I mean, yeah, there was bumping and spinning and, little bit of old school stuff, and it was pretty good.
We'll just go ahead and move on to our next guest, and I'll keep working on Justin.
That sounds like a winner.
Since she's here.
She's a regular now.
She's becoming a regular, absolutely.
Yeah. Just make her a co-host.
Live here, and we don't have any that coming in live.
Either here or at the game.
Exactly.
So, hey.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Lindsay Lane Christian Academy girls basketball coach and youth sports director, Lauren Evans. I got it. I wrote it down. I got it all right now.
Thank you. I brought my notes as well.
Yeah, I like the notes.
You always bring the notes. You always come prepared.
The notes are great.
I was wondering if you had them ready because it was kind of a short turnaround.
Oh, yeah. We're good.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Well, if we get the call from Justin, we may have to maybe piecemeal it. But
that is just fine. We'll make it work.
We will make it work. That's Absolutely. What we do here. That is our motto. Applebee's Tailgate Talk will make it work.
I seen something about track and field, Lindsay Lane.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on?
So, first of all, I appreciate you having me back. I have 2 new youth sports announcements and a varsity football camp that we're doing. So I'm really excited. So thank you very much.
Hit us with it.
So here's what I got. So right now we're offering a youth flag football. It's through NFL flag football, where it's 1st through 6th grade co-ed teams.
Nice.
Great opportunity for our kids to get to play football under the Friday night lights. So all of their games are played on Friday nights out at the old Butler high school campus. It's the Rock Family Worship Center now.
Yeah. Okay.
And so we're playing there on Friday nights, and all their practices and whatnot take place at Lindsay Lane. And of course, it's Lindsay Lane's teams. But anyways, we're excited to offer that.
Great.
So
for our kids.
Who will y'all be going up against? Like, who are going to be some of your opponents?
Like Westminster has some teams, and then the Rock Family Worship Center, of course, and there's some others that are like that would be playing. We would be playing against. So
all right.
So when's this going to crank up?
Well, sign-ups are now through the 28th, and so they'll be playing starting in April. I mean, it's April through the 2nd week of May.
And how do you sign up? Is it online? Is it at school? Or?
Yes, our sign-ups, you go to Lindsay Lane Christian Academy under the Youth Sports tab.
Wow.
Awesome. Y'all always have a lot going on. Y'all stay having new stuff.
They are steadily growing. What was the name of the school before Lindsay Lane? Faith Academy. Faith Christian, yes. Yeah. And y'all taking what Faith started and are building and building and growing and growing. They'll be 7A one of these days, you know?
Oh, goodness. Well, hey, talking about going up in our rankings there. So we are going 2A football, you know. Yep. And, of course, if you want to talk real details, you need Coach Williams. But here's what I would like to offer today. Here's what
She's a live wire this morning, isn't she?
I know.
She could be a car salesman. She's selling it to us today.
No, but I am, well, you know, I really do appreciate y'all's, time and letting me promote and let the community know what good things we have going on at our school.
We're here.
Absolutely.
But especially youth sports, because our goal, or one of our purposes of youth sports, feeds into our upper sports, and with the ever-growing football team is moving to a Region 8, by the way, you know.
Yeah.
So Coach Williams and his staff, we've collaborated, and they are doing a great job and put Lindsay Lane, you know, in a position to compete within the 2A region. So here's what I have. We have a partnering opportunity with Coach Williams for our first football camp. It's open to the public. It's on March 19th.
Okay.
Ages 5 through 13. Of course, it's going to be a day camp, so we'll have a morning session. Lunch will be provided, then an afternoon session, and every participant receives a Lindsay Lane Lions football T-shirt, of course. But anyways,
that would be a collector's item.
Yeah. Absolutely.
First edition.
Here we go. I know. But anyways, we're excited to partner with them. Just like we've talked about, we just had a successful softball camp, our skills clinic with that, and that went really well. And so now, again, working together to promote the youth sports, because overall it's the experience that our young athletes all the way up to our varsity level experience that continues to grow and grow our school.
Yeah, well, I talked about this with you last week when I wrote the article about the softball clinic, and what I thought was interesting was what you brought up about how important it is to get them involved at a young age and mesh with the girls who are currently there, and I think it's the same with the football clinic.
Exactly.
It's the same goal.
Yes, and that is the goal, the connectivity between the younger athletes and the older ones. This camp, or the day camp will be led by Coach Williams and his coaching staff and the varsity players.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that opportunity for sure.
Yeah, well, I think any time that you can get it seems like the students at Lindsay Lane, they really enjoy getting to teach the young ones and really get an opportunity to be hands-on with the young ones and have them learn the sport.
Most definitely. Just as role models, they do a really good job. You gotta.
Sorry. Total side note caused a little giggle here.
But to rebound off of that, what I would like to say is the public can sign up for that camp as well. It goes live this afternoon as far as sign-ups on our Lindsay Lane Christian Academy website. Youth Sports tab. Again, it'll be under the football tab. So for youth sports.
Will they be able to go on Facebook and find this as well?
Yes, okay. We'll do a social blast on that. Social media blast on that for sure.
Gotcha. I mean, so do you ever take a break, or are you just going 24/7? Because like I said, it seems like there's something new every single time with Lindsay Lane, whether it's at the high school level or at the youth level. So
I like you talking about. Good thing she doesn't, because they're blessed to have her there with that kind of energy to continue working. I'm serious.
I enjoy it. Thank you for your
I'm old. I get tired real easy.
Hey, and her family keeps her busy, too. So.
Oh, man. Well, thank y'all. Let's see. So we talked youth flag football sign-ups now through the 28th. We've talked camp. So that's coming up. Sign-ups will go on for a couple weeks, and like I said, I'll make a post about that on social media, so we'll get that out for sure. This was like breaking news because I hadn't really announced it yet till today, so I'm sorry.
Hey, there we go. We got groundbreaking right here, the exclusive.
There you go. Hey, the last thing that I have that I would like to tell you about is our track and field for 4th through 6th grade. Our school is partnering with HISL, which is in Huntsville, so this is the first opportunity for our young athletes to participate in not just running events but field events. So they're gonna be able to do like the 50-meter dash. They're doing team relays. They're individual events that they can do. They're also doing like long jump, softball throw, high jump, like the real deal.
Real deal.
Like real deal track and field.
Yes, for sure. And again, like we talked about, the goal is just to give our young athletes an opportunity to learn and compete. I'm not sure if you've talked much with Coach Kareem or Coach Wilburn and them that are over our track and field. They do a really good job with that program, continuing to grow. They're right in the throes of their season now.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, we just do all that we can within our youth sports to help promote the upper sports and everybody works together.
And Lindsay Lane always does a great job across country.
Yes, for sure.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And so. You're all going to be competing in 2A, and is it every sport now, or it's in football, it's in volleyball too, correct?
It is. I believe that's the way it's leaning for basketball as well. Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was
our region,
curious.
I don't think has been like nailed down like football. You know exactly where they're Region 8 and who they're going to be competing against and whatnot.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, that's no small jump right there, 1A to 2A. I mean, that's. But I think it's gonna benefit Lindsay Lane for sure. Because they're very competitive in many sports. So I think y'all probably won't miss a beat.
Yes, well, that's the goal. They continue to work hard all the way around.
Yeah.
So.
You know what I'm pretty impressed with? These notes, they're handwritten. They're not typed on the computer, edited, printed off the printer. Yeah, it's like
your hand not hurting.
Exactly. You get the carpal tunnel.
Yeah,
I know.
Oh man.
Well, basketball. What's your thoughts on your girls this season?
Oh, overall, the girls played really hard. They have a no-quit attitude, where grit where you need it, where you come through and you keep playing until the end. And even though the season didn't end where we would have hoped, but again, like we've talked about before, we have a relatively young team with what I would consider 5 middle school and 5 upperclassmen that played. So to get to sub-regionals and compete, and we're already looking forward to summer workouts. If you want another plug, we're doing a fundraiser for basketball at Buff City Soaps here in Athens on Monday between 4 and 7. If you come out and shop at Buff City Soaps here in town, then proceeds go to our Lindsay Lane Christian Academy girls basketball program.
Awesome.
What kind of soaps is that again?
Buff City Soaps.
Buff City.
That's just right down 72.
Right across from Walmart.
Here it is. It's right across from Walmart.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
There we go.
So talk to me about some of the core key players that you do have coming back next year, because it sounds like you said, you're a young team. So I'm interested in hearing who's going to be a key for next season.
Awesome. Yes, we will have 2 current juniors that will be seniors. So we have Kinsley McMasters and we have Lindsay Murr, who will be our senior leaders moving forward. And they did a great job this year and will continue to do a great job of leading on and off the court for sure. Kinsley is our point guard, and she does a really good job of leading them on the court, as well as the combination of Lindsay Murr and her scoring ability and driving the lane and the things that just bring that extra spark to our team. We have Kaylee Sterling, who will be an 11th grader next year. She plays a pivotal role, just ball handling and taking shots and driving the lane as well. So she does a really good job. Let's see, we have a couple of our 8th graders that are returning. That will be, you have AG, well, we call her AG, Amy Grace.
Yeah.
And we have Briley. Let me think who else. I don't want to miss anybody. I guess because see, losing those 2 seniors, they, you know how it is with seniors. They really fill a role that you need the next group to fill their shoes in that way. We have some really good ones coming and to step up in that, and so I'm excited about the future of our young Lady Lions.
And I'm sure that people like Lindsay are looking forward to the opportunity to be seniors and be those leaders.
Yes, for sure. They do a really good job with that, and we're excited about next season and the summer work ahead.
Absolutely.
Well, Lauren, thank you so much for joining us again.
Yes,
we loved it.
Thank you for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Evans, Lindsay Lane Christian Academy
Just
girls
come back
basketball.
anytime.
No, I'm sorry.
And youth sports director. It's supposed to come around here. We're supposed to have appetizers, for we'll get them up here maybe next time.
I need my honey mustard.
That's right. Well, we're going to take a quick break and come back on the other side with our buddy Justin Fantozzi with Goodyear and talk a little racing. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Congratulations to East Limestone's Emma Hines, our Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Emma picks up a gift card from the Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Go to tailgatetalk.net and enter your nominations for future polls. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
If you're running out of space and a yard sale just isn't an option, Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage gives you the choice. Midpoint Storage on Highway 72 East has traditional or climate-controlled units along with spaces for your boat or RV. Buddy Box offers convenient, secured, portable storage units delivered right to your home. They're both locally owned, too. Call 256-800-4249. Look for them on Facebook or online at midpoint.storage.com or buddyboxstorage.com. It's a win-win situation. Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage. 256-800-4249. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. WKA WKAC wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to WKAC1080.com throughout the school year and click on the Tailgate Talk icon to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and 1080 WKAC.
Hello, I'm Andrew Smith, head baseball coach at Dartmoor High School. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen, live here on WKAC, the Big 1080. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside 1 Adam, 12 Adam Dotson, Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and I don't know whether to tell it or not, brother, but we got Justin Fantozzi, Goodyear Operations Manager, Global Race Tires. A good thing I've known you for quite a while, because I'll share this story with the public. Is I was texting with my wife just a minute ago, and she wanted me to pick some things up from the grocery store. So then I text with Justin, and y'all can guess what happened. I sent a couple of smoochy emojis, and it went straight to Justin Fantozzi instead of my wife, Debbie McClung. But don't feel bad, Justin, because I've done it to these guys before, too. So sorry about that.
We love him, too, Justin.
That's no problem. You know, if we don't cover each other and support each other, what else is there?
Absolutely. I'm going to get straight to it, dude. This year had to be, of course, you had an extra year with COVID, but this next-gen car had to be a challenge for the tire engineers.
Our tire engineers have been very, very busy. And then after they came up with the box that we're allowed to play in, then our logistics guys got very busy. You know, the new tire that we'll have here, you know, it was at the LA Coliseum, and then it's been here for Speed Weeks. You know, it's a little bit taller, it's a little bit wider, it's 18-inch wheels instead of 15-inch wheels. And when you have that, you know, it even changes the number of tires that you can put in the trailer and ship them around. So we've had to, you know, basically redo everything and come out the better side, making sure the customers are taken care of.
Did I hear it's one lug?
Yes.
It is one, yeah. One lug.
Go ahead, Justin. You can tell about that.
Yeah, it's one lug. The industry came together, said that, you know, all the lug nuts flying around in pit lane and shooting out of the back of the vehicle, you know, at the cup level, it was too often and too many. So the industry as a whole said, if we're going to go to a new car, let's get to a single lug and take care of it that way. So that's what we did.
Quicker pit times, too.
So how is this going to positively affect racing?
It's positive in the sense that it still has the human error. You know, everybody says, well, it's 1 instead of 5. It's going to slow down pit stops, or it's going to speed up pit stops, or it's going to change this or change that. But, you know, at the end, it's still a human that's changing that nut, and it still has a possibility of error. And that's really what we're looking for, right? We want our heroes to be superstars on Sunday, and we want to see them work, and we want to see everybody come out on the positive end.
Right, yeah. I mean, y'all are doing this for a reason. I mean, y'all are doing this so y'all can get some positive results.
Yeah.
And one thing about it, they still use the jackman. So unlike F1, where the you know, the one nut, the one lug nut is where I think maybe the engineering came from, but they use hydraulic jacks. So the car comes in and it jacks it up itself.
Yeah, the Indy cars.
Yeah, the Indy cars, right.
Yeah. Yeah, and in F1, you know, they've got basically a ramp and a pivot on the front and the back.
That's right.
You know, and they're not taking. So there's a couple different elements, you know, still in the cup garage that allows the excitement of a pit stop for the fans, allows the athletes to show what they can demonstrate. And you know, it really does separate the garage. You know, the guys that put in the hard work, the gals that put in the hard work are going to rise to the top.
So you mentioned the cubic space changed for shipping the tires. Is Champion still our guys that ship the tires and wheels to the track?
Yeah, Champion is still on the back end. They're taking the mounted assemblies, the used tires at the end of the race, and making sure those get back to North Carolina for the garage. But then on the front end, we work with folks who do an excellent job making sure that everything arrives on time and where it needs to be. We're in a pre-mount program now where where we mount back in North Carolina probably about 80 to 85% of all the demand, everything that the teams want before we even get to the racetrack, and then fill in the gaps throughout the course of the weekend.
Now, Justin, did you go to L.A.?
I did go to L.A.
Nice.
Yeah.
How was that in person? Because it looked great on TV.
Yeah, it did.
It was fantastic to see a venue as historic as the Coliseum.
Yeah.
To see what Ben and his team had the courage to go after and then to pull it off. Fans all over the place. I think one of the neatest things was the USC students and how they embraced it, and the section of the facility that they bought for tickets, and then they just came out in droves, and then the race fans themselves, traditional race fans. The two longest conversations I had the whole weekend, one guy was from Youngstown and one guy was down here in Florida, and lifelong racers and lifelong race fans, and they wanted to be there. They wanted to be in the middle of the excitement, and it really was special, to be in the infield and watch the vehicles come out of the tunnel and hear the crowd chanting or booing, either way, whichever way they felt was necessary, right? But it did have that Roman gladiator feel to it. It was really neat, really neat.
And they're talking about maybe doing it again at maybe different places.
It proved the business can happen. It proved the business model can happen. So when you look at, where would we have gone traditionally into a new market? It's got to be an existing racetrack, or somebody's got to have the finances to build an entire facility.
Yeah.
Well, now you've proven that if you want to go to Seattle, or if you want to go to Denver, or if you want to go internationally, if you want to go to London, there's ball fields for stick and ball all over the globe that could fit that size of an arena.
Well,
so
that would
it really opens up a lot of places.
I would love to see them do that to Wembley.
Yeah, that's one of the places they had talked about.
Really?
It was Wembley?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what Harvick talked. Kevin Harvick was talking about that. And then there's places, even, if you wanted to go to South Africa, before the Coliseum, the only place you could have gone to was Kailami. Now you don't have to go to a road course. You could go into a rugby stadium, or you could go into a soccer field, or you could go to where there's an open spot. You have a business model, and you know how to put the track together. I think that was one of the biggest takeaways, was the asphalt itself didn't break apart. We didn't have massive chunks of material floating around. So that to me was a huge takeaway. That from a testing standpoint, even though we put 40,000 or 45,000 miles on the vehicle during testing, you got to race it. Yeah. And it was a great test to the vehicle, a great test to the tires that the engineers came up with on our side. And, the last takeaway for me was they were beating and banging each other. And
yes.
the composite bodies, flexed and did exactly what they do in the Xfinity garage and did it on the cup level. And to me, not to have tires cut down and not to have the event paused for all the beating and banging that was going on, not just car to car, but car to wall, because there was quite a bit. We were trying to come up with a new name, right? You had the Darlington Stripe. What do you call it? The Coliseum Crusaders. I mean, you got to come up. Right? And but there was quite a bit of scuff marks up on the fence, and tires getting cut down as we would have traditionally seen. Just didn't happen. So it was a testament to the whole network, to the whole footprint.
So it sounds like it's really just been a home run.
It was. I think it exceeded expectations. I think everybody was cautiously optimistic going into it, and wanted it to work and wanted it to be a success. And I know when I left the facility on Sunday night, I was like, man, this is pretty okay.
So the lineups are set for Daytona. Everybody's ready. What are the drivers? Any of the drivers saying anything good, bad, or indifferent about the new tire?
Everybody's ready. It's a complete sellout. Every seat is sold out. All the camping is sold out. We haven't seen this many people down here in a long time. So great job to the Speedway for getting that done. The teams have embraced the car. The teams have embraced the tires and how they interact. There's always conversation. Some positive, some negative, but we take it all in and go about our business and make sure we filter out the noise and make sure that any changes that need to happen going forward are part of the plan. and we look forward to Sunday. We look forward to the Great American Race and the 500, and making sure that when we come back here for the playoff race that we're ready to go.
What's cool to see is that number 6 Jack Rouse car back and Brad Keselowski driving it.
Yep.
And Greg Biffle making the starting grid for tomorrow's race. Greg hadn't been racing in a long time.
I haven't heard that name in a minute.
So good job by him making the field.
Without a doubt, he's had a number of ventures in vehicles outside of the Cup garage that he's kept himself quite busy. One of them being the SRX race last year.
Yep.
But he's done a lot of off-road stuff, and he's really fine-tuned his craft. But he can make the field, and I think what you see, with that opportunity that was presented to him is the new car, and what the new car affords a new owner. You can get the pieces and part off of the shelf effectively and put a car together and come on down here and get ready to race. You don't have to build a car manufacturing facility to fit the templates and make sure that you're competitive. So quite tight of a field for qualifying. The duels went very, very well. So yeah, we look forward to tomorrow.
Absolutely, we do too. But buddy, much. I'd love to talk more racing with you, but it's time for us to take a break. Thanks so much for joining us again.
Appreciate it, Justin.
Well, absolutely, anytime. Look forward to all the different emojis.
Hopefully you won't get those anymore.
We love you too.
We love you too, man.
Alrighty then.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later, buddy.
All right.
That's so embarrassing. I broke out in the cold sweat as soon as I saw what I'd done. But anyway, that's Goodyear Operations Manager, Global Race Tires, my buddy Justin Fantozzi. It's time to take a break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, WKAC, the Big 1080.
Look for Tailgate Talk on Facebook. Just search for Tailgate Talk and make the connection. Call or text us with your comments during the show at 256-812-1848. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community will recognize. We see it on our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I'm First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Carla Serrato from Tanner High School, and I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great. Member FDIC.
Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hi, this is Jason Medovich, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Live here on WKAC, the Big 1080, and on the app broadcasting worldwide. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside Tojo J. Vassar, 1 Adam 12, Adam Dotson, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. Thanks, Coach Legg, for that 1 Adam 12 nickname. It has stuck.
It has stuck.
It has stuck. So, we're waiting on Coach Powell from the Calhoun men's basketball team. Are you ready, Coach?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, man.
There he is.
There he is. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Glad to be here.
There you are. Now I can hear you. I can hear you the first time.
Okay.
Yes. So now, for us people who don't know, you are the new Calhoun men's basketball coach. Is that accurate?
Yes, sir, I am.
I saw your picture on the Twitter, I think, not too long ago.
Yeah, we did a press release about a week ago at the school, and that's when it became official.
Okay, cool. So talk to us a little bit about what you're going to bring to the program.
Some of the things that we're looking to do. Well, first off, I just want to tell y'all thank y'all for having me.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Coach.
Yeah, I'm super excited about the opportunity. I have first coming up March the 19th. We have a tryout for any kid player that's looking to join the program that think they still got it or.
I hear you.
Too bad Todd ain't
Too bad Todd's not here.
Yeah, I know.
Tell you
Does
what,
he have
Coach,
eligibility then?
He may have.
No, he don't. He's done burned his 2-year college eligibility.
Anybody, and also college kids that maybe looking to transfer. So March the 19th gonna be a big day for us. $10. You come and participate, play, and get evaluated, man. We're trying to fill a roster of 15 guys.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Coach, give us your background. Where are you from? Where you played ball at school and all that?
Okay. I played basketball at. I actually attended a junior college at Marion Military Institute.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
From there, I went to Faulkner University.
Yep. Know them.
After my first year playing, man, I decided to go to the Navy.
It's never a bad career decision.
So, went to the Navy 1 year. Played at while in the military, and I got diagnosed with something called sarcoidosis, and had to medically get up out of there, and that's how I started. That's when I started coaching, and my last couple of years of coaching, I've been on the collegiate level at Tuskegee University.
Okay,
cool.
And so I've coached since 2005, man. Been at it for about going on 16, 17 years.
Man, that's great. I know Calhoun is excited to have you this year. And the rest of the years.
Yeah. And Calhoun's been without basketball for a while.
Yeah. Now that's
man.
Go ahead. No, I was just gonna say that's very interesting. I can't wait to see who all you get come and try out for the team on the 19th.
Right, man. If y'all want to come, man, feel free to join us on that day.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to swing by.
What day is that?
Okay.
March 19th. Is that a Saturday?
That's a Friday.
Yes,
Friday.
It's a Saturday. No, March 19th is a Saturday.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's check this calendar.
Hey, we're going straight to. Everybody got these.
The 18th is the gala. The 19th.
Yeah. 19th is a Saturday.
Yeah, according to the cellular phone, it's indeed Saturday.
And what time is the tryouts?
It's going to be from 1 to 4.
1 to 4.
All right.
That'd be a heck of a time to broadcast from Calhoun.
Yeah, I was thinking just the other day we needed to do a show from Calhoun because we've done it from UAH, and so just down the road.
It's been a while since I've been in that gym. I think last time I was in that gym, my sister was a cheerleader there.
Okay, so Coach, with you being a former Navy guy, so you probably have a degree of discipline that you're going to try to instill in your players, correct?
For sure.
I like that. That's funny.
For sure.
Coach, we talked with the athletic director a time or two at Calhoun, and she's great. And she was telling us back during that time we was at Swan Creek Park that they were bringing more. Uh-oh. Did we lose you? We heard a big old beep.
No, I'm still here.
No, okay. We got somebody calling in. That's all right. It's talking about stuff that was coming back, and a friend of mine is actually coaching the fishing team down there at Calhoun now, and so we're excited to get Calhoun sports back.
Absolutely.
Well, look, man, you talk about the discipline aspect of running a program, and you know, one of the things that I believe in, that the success comes with a price. You hear me tell these kids all the time, success has a price tag. And we have an acronym for price tag that I implemented to the kids, man. They're strong values that I want them to walk by in their day-to-day life. Pride, resilience, integrity, commitment, effort, teamwork, accountability, and God. And, man, I drive those values. So, yeah, that discipline part is it's huge for me, like top. You can't be disciplined on the court. You can't be disciplined in the classroom.
That's true.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, now, what's your game tendencies? I mean, how do you like to play on the court?
We get after it, man. I 95 feet.
95 feet.
I like it.
So, my mentors that I study and that I call when I need help. Bruce Pearl.
Watch it now.
Tim Miller.
Watch it now. Coach Pearl is he's actually been on the show before. So
okay, man, that guy. Not only is he an excellent coach, man, he's a funny guy to be around. Man. He's he's a good guy. So some of those are the guys that and Tim Miller, a few other guys, Bucky McMillan. Bucky McMillan. Those guys, if you notice how Bucky played, if you notice how the coach at Coleman plays, you know, we like to get after it, man.
That's good. That takes a lot of conditioning to get after it like that.
Oh, yeah.
And Bucky's coaching at Sanford, and they get after it.
Really?
Yeah. So when it comes to conditioning, it's funny you say that. I got a guy in Birmingham that will be coming to help us out. Boswell Fitness and Aesthetics. His name is LaDan Smith, and he is a beast.
Okay.
And when we get after it preseason, we get after it.
So you said,
if y'all want to
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, sir, go ahead. Finish your thought.
So during that time, if you want to donate any type of meal to my guys, they will need it.
Now, see, I gone and I almost messed up your punchline on that one. So you said something about preseason. So when does the season start? Will you start next year?
Yes, sir. We will start November or October of 2022.
Okay. And how quick of a turnaround from the tryouts to your first practice do you think it will be?
Well, first off, I got to get kids enrolled in school.
Yeah.
I've offered several kids that's around the area. Hopefully we can get some to sign, but you know, kids like to wait around.
Yeah.
And but I gotta get 15 so they can wait around.
Oh yeah.
And wait around stuff goes both ways, doesn't it, Coach?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not stopping for nobody.
So, conference related, or who will you be playing schools like?
This year, it doesn't change. Next year, it actually goes into a north and south bracket, and we will take the spot for the North. That's so coincidental. MMI, the school that I went to,
Okay.
We'll take the slot for the South.
That's cool.
So right now we're all Division I junior colleges are playing against each other. And man, just to give a shout out to Calhoun, I've been doing a lot of research on this school. We're the number 1 school 2-year community college in Alabama. As far as academic size, man, we're booming right now, and hopefully our basketball will definitely draw that attention and do the same.
Yeah, we've seen it over the years because we're old. Well, some of us are old. Our young guy over here is but we remember back from the 83, 84 years. Calhoun was a good school, but it wasn't that much, and now it's expanded across the highway, and it's just continued to grow. And man, we're really, really excited to see sports coming
with
back.
Baseball and softball been back with them, and
yes,
it's just it's awesome to see. Junior college baseball and sports exactly, because we had a university here in Athens. We used to have basketball here. I love
softball, man.
Softball, and then take that away from us. That's
my sport now, guys.
Back before Division I played fast pitch softball, Coach Larry Keenum had a team up here in Athens. And I'd go a couple of times and watch, and them girls could throw smoke, man. Tiptoe that rubber and bring the heat, boy. I ain't lying. Whew.
Listen, one of the best environments you can be at, a spring day. Summer, it get hot out there.
Yeah.
But during the spring, at a softball game, fast pitch, those girls have those chants going. Man, listen, my guys will. That's one thing I believe in. Also, we will support everything from theater to softball. I don't care if it's bowling. If they got a Calhoun logo on, my supporting them.
Absolutely, one big family.
Be there.
That's great, Coach. Yes, I wish we could talk more, man. But thank you for joining us. Great. Looking forward to meet you. Hoping we can get this live broadcast going on down there on the tryout day.
For sure. I really appreciate you guys having me on. And March the 19th. 1 to 4, if y'all can come, and I would love to have you guys to meet y'all.
Same here, brother.
Same here, my man.
All right.
You have a blessed day.
You do the same. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, and thank you again.
Thanks, Coach Powell.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Derrick Powell Jr. got me excited. New Calhoun men's basketball. Warhawks basketball has returned. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back on the other side. Talk to AP Steadham, our Swami of the SEC. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Go Hawks.
Broken bones, burns, allergies, asthma, or other such injuries or illnesses may not be life-threatening, but you still don't want to be waiting around forever in the emergency room. A Proxy Urgent Care in Madison provides a fast, pleasant experience for those unwanted occasions. Open 6 days a week, a Proxy Urgent Care accepts most insurance plans. A very affordable self-pay price is available as well. They also offer vaccinations, blood pressure checks, sports physicals, and more. Ask about their at-home COVID test, too. A Proxy Urgent Care, spelled APPROXIE, located at 101 Ivory Place in Madison between Zaxby's and O'Reilly's. Call 325-0236. A Proxy Urgent Care.
This is Bella LaFontaine with Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We take care of all the basics. We take care of cockroaches, ants, wasps. As far as rodents go, most places they'll trap or poison, and that's the end of it. What we do is we're actually going to find the entry points, and we're going to take care of that for you. We do a lot of work with a lot of realtors here in town to bring houses to the closing table. So one of the big things about us is that we're not a sales company. We are a service provider. So we're not looking to meet a sales quota. We're looking to get a house ready to go to closing and get our customers taken care of. This is Bella LaFontaine, Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We are located at 3413 6th Avenue in Huntsville, Alabama. Phone number is 256-701-7095.
The new year is upon us, and 2022 gives you too many reasons to upgrade. With Ardmore Telephone Company's broadband internet, you will be more productive working from home, enjoy seamless streaming, and blast your competition with more bandwidth. There are too many benefits to list. Upgrade your internet service today. Call ATC at 800-830-9946. New internet customers get the first month free.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Check out the WKAC sports page. Go to WKAC1080.com and click on the WKAC sports icon. You can listen to the current sports stream as well as game archives, past coaches shows, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk on demand. If you're on your smartphone, you can stay automatically updated as new items are posted. The WKAC sports page. Another reason why your best source for Limestone County sports is WKAC1080.com and 1080 WKAC.
This is Shelby Davis, West Limestone head football coach, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
I'm all about the action. 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 I said I'm all about that action.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen, live on WKAC. We've got our main man, the Swami of the SEC, AP Steadham, online. Welcome, buddy.
Hey, good morning, good morning. So glad to be on Applebee's Tailgate Talk, WKAC 1080 AM, Athens, Alabama.
Well, where's your location today, AP?
Yeah, I'm back at the house today. Come home from L.A. on the west to the L.A. on the south.
He's getting rested up from all that jet lag and
I was wondering if you'd recovered yet.
Oh, yeah, I recover every day, ending in Y.
Every day. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Well, I was right. Auburn's football coach is still Coach Harsin after a big crap show that whatever happened down there.
Yeah,
while he was still in Mexico.
Right, that's one description that we probably can't put in the newspaper, but yeah, that would probably accurately describe the situation. Self-inflicted wound. Well, I don't understand exactly. You know, you didn't like him. You're the powers to be. You smelt a little blood dripping from that 6 and 7 season. I don't know who you had in mind to replace him, but it better have been somebody really good.
Yeah,
to go through all that fiasco.
And the names that floated around that was not the names that we would want to be replacing him.
What I heard was that if the Auburn Boosters had their way, they just would have had Steele be the head coach.
Oh yeah, that's been the plan for the last before Gus left.
Yeah.
Right, and I think Kevin Steele at times has been a very, very good defensive coach, but I think, and you could double check this for me. I thought he was the defensive coordinator for Clemson when they gave up 70 to West Virginia.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's unusual. I mean, like I tell you, when he went home to the wife said, "Hey, y'all didn't coach this week, right? You just let him play ball, right? Because you and I could have coached 70-point defense."
Absolutely. Yeah, and his one stint as a head coach did not go swimmingly, to say the least.
No, in Waco, they don't remember him fondly.
No, they do not.
They remember Dahmer more than they remember Kevin Steele.
Get you right, yeah.
So I'm curious. Have you ever seen a rift between a fan base loving a coach and the boosters wanting to get rid of him, like you've seen with this old Auburn situation?
Yeah, that's a good one to ponder for a while. That might take me a minute, and I don't mean a New York minute either. I'm trying to think of somebody who. The boosters didn't like him, but the fans seemed to warm up to him. I have to catch that one next week, I think. Yeah,
okay.
Well, it's just the opposite if you think about when Coach Chizik got there. The boosters wanted him, the fans didn't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, we want a leader, not a loser.
I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that.
Oh, yeah, right. And then one of your most famous was Barkley. he gave him quite the welcome, if I recall.
Yes, heck, I wanted was it Turner Gill? I wanted Turner Gill. Turner Gill was making waves up in Buffalo during that time.
Yeah, Barkley wanted him too.
Yeah.
Right. Well, evaluating talent and hiring leadership, those are two skills that I found are very scarce.
Yeah, that's true.
In my travels. And if you find somebody that can evaluate talent, you better hire them quick and make sure the ballpoint pen has plenty of ink in it.
I think that's what Mal Moore did several years ago.
Yes, he did.
AP.
Yeah, he was going to Cuba if he wasn't, right? If he didn't hire him, he was going to Cuba.
Yeah.
That was his plan.
And not Cuba, Alabama either.
Not Cuba, Alabama.
Right, not Cuba, Alabama. Yeah, a little slightly south.
Well, one thing you said last week that I think really resonated with me was that just leave Harsin alone. He seems like a good guy. Just let him coach this football team and just stay out of his way. I completely agree with that.
Yeah, good guy, bad guy. You're not going to like everybody. Maybe you don't want to invite him to the Christmas party, but he's your football coach, so you better support him because the rest of the country is watching, and they're going to look down at the people in Alabama and say, what's wrong with those folks that hired somebody, pay them a lot of money, and they're going to get rid of them after 1 year? They're going against their own decision. Everybody gets more than a year to coach. I mean, it wasn't a disastrous season. They had some good wins in there.
Yeah, exactly.
And I heard scuttle about maybe JT Daniels coming in.
Yeah, I've heard that, but they've got 5 quarterbacks on scholarship right now.
Is Ashford going to play baseball too? Because he played baseball at Oregon too.
That's a good point. I'm not sure.
So
that'd be cool.
But
yeah, I'd be wondering about that competition for the quarterback position this year. Texas A&M, Oregon, LSU. That's a Power 5, all big Power 5 schools. You have their quarterback, and they don't have to be the best quarterback, but you have to give your team a chance to win, especially on third down. Third down. How can you compete on third down as a quarterback in a passing situation?
And AP, what about the deal at Arizona State? Jaden Daniels transfers, so Paul Tyson is thrown in the fire. Get his feet wet right off in spring practice.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited for Paul. I don't know what's going to happen out there at Arizona State, but he's in the Pac-12, and they like to throw the football, and so Paul's going to get his chance. He ran that offense at Hewitt-Trustful. They threw the ball quite a bit, all those kind of spread offense type of thing. When I saw him play against actually the team from Georgia, I saw that first game. That was at the game when Bo Nix was out. One quarterback, Ashford was the other quarterback, Paul was another quarterback, and Austin Smith over in Georgia. Those were the 4 quarterbacks that day at Hoover. They played the first game of the season.
Crazy.
Let's go. Well, talk about Alabama and Kentucky. It's a big basketball game starting today.
Yeah, Alabama, what are they, below 300 in the percentage-wise for three-point shots? My feeling is, okay, I like that offense. I like that you up-tempo, take a lot of shots, aggressively shooting the basketball. You're encouraging everybody, but what do you do when you're way down in the percentage shooting? How do you accommodate your offense to score more points? And my feeling was, and I'm not sure if I said this to you last week, but I'm looking at the chart and I'm making a line. Okay, everybody above this percentage, I want shooting the 3. The rest of you, we're going to get in that layup line, and we're going to be serious about it, making above 60%, because you can't continue in the same fashion, 4 of 30, but 28. I mean, you can't win ball games that way, even if you're shooting the 3-pointer. It has to be a minimum percentage. So that's what I would do. But I don't know when NATO is, trying to, salvage this year, because I don't trust that team to make shots now.
Yeah,
I don't really either.
Well, we got Alabama, Kentucky. Auburn's going to Florida, where they hadn't won in 2 generations. So there's going to be some good basketball coming on today. And
yes.
Yes, sir. Good watching.
Oh, yeah. If they can beat Kentucky, last year they swept them. They beat them by 20-something points, was the most since, I think, maybe 74. I think the last time they swept them was 89-90, 88-89, something. I think it was 89-90, I think, something like that. So the last time was a 10-point game, and Kentucky held them to, 55?
Yeah.
And they had a bad offensive day. But I'll say this about Auburn. To me, Auburn's season is Final Four or bust because of that talent level in their roster and the fact that Jabari Smith is just going to be there the one season in all probability. And I don't mean they have to win the NCAA Final Four, but they have to make it to New Orleans. So wouldn't that be something if a team from Alabama was playing in New Orleans? You know there'd be a ton of fans.
I might have to take a train trip myself, buddy.
I think they're the best team in the country.
And
and today, no Washington and no Wheeler for Kentucky either, so that might help Alabama out a little bit. So.
Oh, yeah, Alabama needs all the help they can get from these other teams. But they'll be in the tournament, I believe. It's just a question, if their defense improves during the tournament, because I think that's the only way they can win. They're shooting it up and down, and that's not good unless you're on a Ferris wheel.
Yeah, that's true. Well, buddy, thanks a lot, AP.
Or an elevator.
Or an elevator, yeah. Thanks a lot for joining us. We gotta wind her down today, buddy.
Hey, have a good one, AP.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
See you later.
Thank you, my friend.
Bye-bye now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom McClung, Old Tomcat here. On behalf of 1 Adam 12, Adam Dodson, Tojo J. Vaster, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, I'm Tom McClung, Old Tomcat. We ain't got to go home, but we got to get ourselves up out of here. We'll see y'all next week.
Not going home.
Hey guys, this is Joanna Clem for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to visit CEI Bookstore. While you're here, you'll find a wide selection of Bibles, gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more for you and your church. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with your selections while you shop in the store. We even offer personalized Bible imprinting and gift wrapping. Not in the Athens area? Enjoy shopping with us online at truthbooks.com. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Accidents happen. It's a part of life. So next time a wreck is a part of your life, Sides Auto Body Repair is there to lend a hand. Since 1987, Sides Auto Body Repair has been guiding customers through the repair process with as little stress as possible, offering free estimates, a limited lifetime warranty on their work, as well as saving you the headache of handling the insurance paperwork. They're also ICAR Platinum certified and can boast over 60 years of combined experience. Call their Highway 72 West location at 230-6464 or Highway 72 East at 444-0729. Either way, call them first. Sides Auto Body Repair. Be listening for Limestone County area high school baseball action this season from Play Action Sports. Your coverage of ABS, Athens, Clements, East Limestone, Elkmont, James Clemens, Lindsay Lane, and West Limestone online at PASnetwork.net on your Amazon Echo device or on your Play Action Sports app. Afterwards, you can download each game from the archives or stream it on demand. While you're there, check out our schedule of upcoming games. Limestone County area high school baseball from Play Action Sports. You've been listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill on Highway 72 East in Athens, just off I-65. You can hear the archive of this and other shows online at tailgatetalk.net. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is a production of Play Action Sports on 1080 WKAC.